Hey guys, this is Anthony Rommel, and in this video we're going to be discussing Git Flow. So to start a Git Flow, you first need a repository. So I have this Potion Game repository, which I previously forked from another user, one of the students here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my settings, and we're going to go over here and scroll down until we see Git Flow. This is per repository. I'm going to change master to main because that's his fork is using the main branch. I'm going to keep develop branch, feature, release, and hotfix. Then we're going to say initialize flow. It's giving me a little warning, but it has been initialized. So then we're going to leave the preferences, and you're going to see now we have an option to do Git Flow. Now, what is Git Flow? Well, okay. In a pretty simple sense, what we should be doing is we have a main branch, and this main branch should be reserved for gold masters and builds. So if we're going to build to like an XR game or a Wii or an iPhone, we'll leave that reserved here for when we do builds. We do develop as we're working in process. And a further separation, a good practice separation is to do flow. So what we do is we hit plus and we'll say, let's add a feature. So which feature do we want to add? So we list the feature that we're tasked to do. So this should be with agile development tasks that we want to complete. So in this case, the feature we're going to do is say, add Unity project. Okay. Oh, there can't be spaces. So I'll use camel casing instead. And once we do that, we'll say, okay, we'll start that feature. And now you can see we're on a feature branch. This is essentially branching, but it's ways to let Git Kraken allow us to branch safely. So you could see here that I still have my main branch. I also have my develop branch. So these are separated. We have a separation of concerns. So in the main branch, that'll be used to do my builds and finishing games and polishing and completing master branches. And the develop branches is where we're working in progress. And when we're finished with our progress, we want to go to builds. We pull request in the main. And then this is where we temporarily work on additional things without breaking the development branch. So we work in our own branch called a feature. So, and then we just sit and we commit and we push and pull as normal. And then when we've completed the feature, we could just come in and say, complete the feature. It'll ask us a few questions about finishing the feature and deleting the branch. So that is a brief overview of Git Flow.